Good morning. Welcome everybody. It's called Tuesday, April 18th, in County Board of Commissioners to order. Tuesday, the Board of Commissioners.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
Thank you. First item on our agenda today is approval of the accounts payable document. Do you have a motion?
Motion to approve the accounts payable docket.
Second. Second, you want to call the roll? Yes, Mr. Morrison. Aye. Background. Aye. Henry. You could vote, appreciate, my triple, filling in for our county attorney, so Garrett, he's on, the position. Next, IPG, approval of change order number 2, water treatment plant phase 2.
Good morning, Sky Netters, Department of Infrastructure Planning and Growth, office open on the 7th and 11th floor. What this change order is for the additional piping and other pertinent structures for that, fittings and so forth, for the extension of the building that occurred due to the additional wells that were installed or to be installed as part of phase 3. Is for the amount of $715,689 $70. It is brings that and change order 1 brings the it total to an increase of about 16%. We've reviewed this, the consultants have reviewed this and agree with the fee that it fits the scope, and we would request your approval.
The same way, the amount that been allocated through and Amazon.
I don't have the answer to that. Bill will.
I don't believe there.
I don't
want to
think
put
so.
that in the record.
I don't think I did. I thought you said you did not. I would assume that if it did, we wouldn't be asking for it, so.
Mr. Ward, any questions?
No.
If not, do we have a motion to approve change order number 2, Identified Center Water Treatment Plant Phase 2?
Motion to approve.
Second. Mr. Morgan.
Aye.
Batman. Aye. Thank you, guys. Next, approval of the IPG consent agenda. We have a motion to approve. A second. Morgan.
Aye.
Batman. Aye. And another consent agenda for procurement. We have a motion to approve that consent agenda. Second. Morgan.
Aye.
Batman. Aye. This is good. Health Department, approval of the memorandum of understanding with University of Notre Dame for pop-up pregnancy and family village project.
Good morning. Mike Riggle, Department of Health, the Director of Operations, Office of the 9th floor. We're asking for your support to sign the approval of a memorandum of understanding with the University of Notre Dame for their pop-up pregnancy village. This would cover 4 events over the year. There has been 1 event we were allowed to participate, provide immunizations at the event without the MOU, but they're asking that they would like to have the time for the remaining 3. The 2 services that we will provide will be immunization, and we will are carrying this. We'll have community health workers out there talking about different resources that are available to pregnant ladies and the needs that they have that we can help them fulfill and direct towards other resources. It's a very large event. There's several vendors that are health oriented and just meeting the needs of the underserved pregnant women community. And we would like to be a part of that and do what we can do. This sounds like something very beneficial to the community, honestly. How do you go about getting the word out and making sure that the people who really need the services are made aware? Notre Dame, because it's their event, they do the hosting. They handle the publicity, the word out. We make our partners aware that we are participating, so primarily responsibility to be a part of it. So it's physical, but we don't know how to go about that. I don't have the details on that. No, because I think that way.
The question, the motion to approve the memorandum of understanding, University of Notre Dame. Second. Robert Martin. Aye. Blackman. Aye. Moving down to an item that we need to put on the agenda, new business.
Good morning, Justin Carlson, Information Officer with the St. Joseph County Law Probation Department. I'm here today as Vice President of the Community Corrections Advisory Board. We have our annual Department of Corrections grants that are due at the end of this week. We're requesting approval to submit our grant applications with the DOC. This covers not only grants for community corrections, but also the pretrial services, the specialized probation, domestic violence supervision, and the felony pretrial diversion program from the prosecutor's office as well. So this has been reviewed by the Community Corrections Advisory Board and approved by them with the prioritization listing of community corrections, pretrial services, the domestic violence supervision, and then the felony pretrial diversion program. So we're just requesting a letter of approval to apply for those grants.
Very straightforward, and we certainly need to do that. We have a motion to approve signing the letter to grant application.
Motion approved.
Second. Robert Martin.
Aye.
Blackman. Aye. Thank you, Jeff. You have anybody signed up to this is but we're not going to rebuild. Please. I'm trying to get, out of asking whether anybody signed up to speak on the agenda item. At the beginning, I did not do it, but certainly that doesn't mean people in the audience or online. Yes,
Okay, thank you. That is the amount to 677, this morning was another beautiful drive on the way here down along the river. I looked up and saw a great blue heron flying along the river, who was having a canoe there, and I counted 18 nests, and the established house has been there for 7 years. I have to wonder how long they are going to be there, because I understand that they do not stay in those locations. The Berkeley does not stay in one location permanently. They do have to move because of the changes in the habitat there. And so I am concerned that these kinds of wildlife that are beautifying our area are going to have a hard time finding the neighborhood and center of the county that the current plans continue. We hear that money is the bottom line, and it's all about money, and so it isn't. I ask that we search beyond the obvious common few choices that we're often given. Yes or no, Republican or Democrat, development or environment. To me, it's not all about the bottom line. It's more about where we draw the line. And we have such a line here for us all to consider between the Amazon 3 to 6 buildings and the 10 acres plus of west. We all have agency, including you and everyone in this room, as private individuals, as on where and how funds and plans, contracts and agreements are made on these projects. These approvals do not have to be all or nothing, as has often debated at the county council and recently in this room between these groups. Cases in point are the solar farms ordinance and the Israel resolution last year. We are neither immediate nor outsider intruders, and we ask that you exercise your agency for the Amazon wetlands as you have done on other projects. Amazon can afford it, and we need the wetlands. Thank you.
Morning, this is Dan Caruso, 305 Conference here. I wasn't in the speech, so it doesn't got that stuff. That phone is on, I have to say, hey, really, done a nice job of community engagement. We put out into the community association last week, and there were two speakers there, and that's the church. All the community engagement, they're doing things like the blend in the community, become a part of the community. And they've done it, they're doing a fine job of that. Then, in that type of an environment, it's hard to bring up things like the weapon, because this is kind of out of their side of it, as opposed to their species. But I do know that I can say that if they actually do want to be a part of the community, I don't know if anybody in that community who thinks it's a good idea to bring in their way. And if they really want to be a part of the community, they will find another place to put their facility, other than on the wetlands that they want to put it.
Anything else in the room that's also a public comment? Seeing none, do you have anybody online? Offer a comment. With that, do we have a motion to recess? Second. That's, thank you, everybody.